D, wait for it, light bulb.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So, I am going to be reviewing Doom Patrol Season 2, Episode 4, titled Sex Patrol, for this video. And before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here on YouTube and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. Recently, YouTube did a change to their algorithm, and it really supports big corporations and not independent content creators like myself and others. And it just really helps out if you could please like, subscribe, and share my videos, and I thank you in advance. So let's get started on this review. We're just going to break it down and go through everything. So the denizens, which are the people that love Danny the Street, among them Flex Metallo and Maria Lee Corrupt, show up at the Doom Manor, and where they attempt to set up a party to revive Danny, who is now broken in two pieces. He's a brick, and he's broken up into two pieces because Dorothy earlier dropped him while they were playing hide and seek. Now, during the party, Danny is successfully revived after Dorothy sings them a song, and she sings Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka. It was super cute, which I personally liked this, and I thought it was very cute, and I thought she did a good job, the actress that sang that song. So then Vic then returns to the manor and receives advice from Corrupt about his relationship with Ronnie, which I still don't care about this whole situation with Ronnie and everything. I don't care. It's boring. I mean, spoiler alert, she becomes a bad guy in the comic books, but they also gender bent this role. So in the comic books, it's Ronnie is a man. And I personally, like I said, I don't care. I find this part very, very boring, and I hope they skip over it very fast. Anyways, so Rita consults Flex on how to control her power, and she resorts to having Flex give her an orgasm, which is noticed by a sex demon, the shadowy Mr. Evans, which this goes back to the weirdness of the show, which I love so much. I love the weirdness. I didn't like the fact that he had this periscope that popped out of the top of his head, but I did like how he turned into this like shadowy kind of substance, and then was dancing on the wall during the party with the Robotman, Mr. Robotman, and everything. And I liked that part a lot. Also, Rita found out about her past and how her mother slept with a producer to get her a part in a movie, which I found was very disturbing, but at the same time, it was very real. I'm pretty sure that happened a lot and probably still does. And also, I didn't like the part at the end, which we might talk about a little bit later, where Rita tells Dorothy that what her mother had told her, which was that she has other talents besides being beautiful, which is so mean. I mean, who tells a little girl that she's not pretty in that fashion? Anyways, so the Sex Men, a paranormal unit of the Pentagon, crashes the party looking for Mr. Evans. Hammerhead, after taking over Jane, learns from one of the Sex Men that Mr. Evans intends to give birth to a baby whose cry would result in the death of all the children in the world, which, this again, is not the best acting from Diana Guerrero, who I think only really does a good job when she does the character of Jane. When she transforms into her other personalities, I feel like she does a mediocre job of acting at best. It's just, I don't know, anyways. In trying to save Kay, the personality, Hammerhead successfully prevents the birth of the baby and sends Mr. Evans back to his dimension. Now, I thought this part was not only weird, but also kind of funny how she just shushes the baby and then shoves it right back into the demon's butthole. I mean, it was very, like, very funny. And, like, there's all these, like, sex ghosts all over. I liked that part a lot. I thought, like I said, it's so weird, but so fun at the same time. I liked it a lot. So then the candlemaker convinces Dorothy to stay up after bedtime, which I liked that. They're just like 2 hours after bedtime. It was pretty, I liked that, how it kept going on like that. So, and then she joins the party. Now, upon learning that Calder wanted Danny to keep her locked up, Dorothy intends to break Danny's brick the brick form, but stops at the last minute when she realizes Danny shares the same sentiment, which I have to say, I was very disappointed that Cole imprisoned his own daughter, which I found very disturbing. But he also made Danny her caretaker for an eternity. I mean, who does that? What kind of a person, what kind of a father does that? I mean, I understand that his daughter was a danger to the world, but still, there's way better ways to figure it out. So then Danny eventually is given a new form, a tire, and he teleports away with the rest of the denizens. Which, I mean, was like, it's okay. I like Danny the Street. I liked him better as a street than I did as a brick or a tire, but we'll see what happens with that in the future. I'm pretty sure he'll be back. He's a fan favorite, and I personally like him. So overall, I liked this episode because, as I said before, it gets back to the weirdness of this show, which I really do like a lot. I like it a lot. It's so great. If you look at other superhero shows on TV right now, this one is by far the craziest and the weirdest. And that's what I really love about it. I love this show. I mean, they had sex ghosts and the sex men. I mean, come on. What is that? I mean, come on. It's so good and so crazy and so weird that you have to love it. So tell me, what did you guys think about this episode of Doom Patrol Season 2, Episode 4, Sex Patrol? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Was it too weird? Was it just the right amount of weird? All that good stuff. What was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part? Anything good. I loved Mr. Robot when he's like, just a robot doing the robot and everything. And I like how he took ecstasy and he was just all over the place and everything. And he's like, I'm so high and everything. I really do think Brendan Fraser and his character has like some of the best lines in this season so far. So again, leave all your comments in that section down below and help me out because it feeds the algorithm. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next Doom Patrol review. You guys have a good day. Bye.